We're Ula and Josh, and we swapped the conventional four walls of our home by the sea for the adventure of living on a 60-foot narrowboat. Join us as we slow down and settle into our new life, travelling by water through the British countryside.
The old girl's been in for some TLC and she's ready to be back in the water. Fresh as a daisy, 20 years younger. I actually really love that place. Devizes Marina, honestly, highly recommend those guys. Even when you just go there for a small job, a big job, whatever it is, they're just great. Good company, really great advice. It's just nice vibes, isn't it?
Yeah, really good vibes.
Yeah.
We love the guys over there.
It's a shame it's back there and we're going this way now, isn't it? So just pop in and have a cup of tea with them.
I'm sure we will one day in the future.
Nice one, guys, if you're watching this. Appreciate all your help. All the guys in the office, all the guys in the workshop. Heroes, legends, thank you. Feels really good to be out cruising again, you know, babe.
Definitely.
It's actually been a while for us, hasn't it? You know, if you think we've had all this work done, we had to slow time move to where we moved to get the electrics done. Then we went over to Devizes, which was only a small distance. So really in the past month and a half, would you say? We actually haven't gone on big cruises, so it's good to get the practice again.
See something. Over there for us. Beautiful spot. Just gonna go and close the gate now. And so it's gonna spin around in this part. So I need to go on this side. I'm going to make sure that you lock it back up. This is what Josh just undid before. Should have brought the windlass. Right, all tight, all secure. Already see just how absolutely gorgeous it is now that it's spring and the sun is shining on and off. We are surrounded by meadows and dandelions, daffodils, carrot seed. Carrot seed's my favourite, it's just absolutely gorgeous. There he is.
Yes, guys. Feels good to be out and about again.
It does.
Especially in this weather. Oh,
Ooh,
God.
hopefully it holds out. Right, let's go.
Ready to rock.
Go, buddy.
Make sure that's neat and tidy so it doesn't get stuck around the prop. Let's go! I don't know if you guys have noticed how fast we've actually been going. This is fast for us anyway. We've usually been pootling along. And slow speeds, really slow. With our electrics being not efficient enough, we've had to run our engine a lot. On tick over, more often than not, that's the only way our engine's been running. And whenever we've been cruising, we've had comments and things saying, oh, you know, I wouldn't rev that engine so hard. So we've had that in the back of our minds as well. So when it came to coming into the marina, first time for me and Ula navigating through such a tight squeeze, really. It was actually really hard, and when one of the guys jumped on to help me out to get into the slipway, he said, no, you have to welly it, and I said, no, I don't want to, look at all the smoke, you know, I'm worried about the engine. He said, actually, you need to blast your engine out occasionally. You actually do need to give it a bit of speed and kick out all of the coke, all of that soot, everything that's building up. Oh, look at that. Ula's just called me and there's a heron. I'll show you. As I was saying, basically, to cut a long story short, we've never really revved our engine much. We've never actually utilised it in a good way. And like with all diesel engines, they do need a bit of a thrashing occasionally to clear them out. They're not made to be revved low and keep it tick over like that. We felt like we were having some engine troubles with all of the smoke that was coming. But since we've actually given it some revs and opened it up a bit more, it's been so much better. And the engine even sounds a lot better now as well, so that's a big relief. Yeah, that's a lesson that we learned. You're gonna have a cup of tea when you're cruising.
Ooh, thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. It's nice just to make a brew on the move, isn't it?
So, who did we just meet on the canal?
Wes and Amy.
There they are.
Boat time, baby!
Look who we bumped into! Hello, everybody!
Perfect timing ever, by the way.
Yeah.
Swing bridges.
Yeah.
Meet absolute legends.
Yeah, so cool to meet you guys.
Well, that's us, look. This is our new home now. We've just moored up in a place that we've been past before, and we've been away for a couple of weeks. And check this out, actually. Look how overgrown the towpath is. You can only just see the gangplank, look. Woohoo! Pretty glorious, isn't it? It does make me feel a bit more optimistic and looking forward to the summertime, you know.
Buon appetito.
Very random concoction, but fantastic. Thank you.
It's alright.
Hard work, this cruising malarkey. It's good, you know. Guys, I was just tidying up outside here after we'd moored up, and there was the cutest dog. Little puppy, about 8 weeks old, wasn't he?
No, 5 months.
5 months?
She said 5 months old.
So look, I don't know if you can see it now, but little puppy paws all over me. I'm in my scruffs today anyway. Also, I wanted to say actually, because we've been away since having the electrics done, we haven't had that opportunity to test out the electrics, to get used to using them really. And we've had a long cruise today with sun like this, 100% on both batteries. So that now means how many?
We're unstoppable.
Yeah, it does mean that.
We can do anything.
But we spec'd our electrics so we could run the washing machine, all of our electrics, charge the cameras, laptops, anything you need. We can do that without turning the engine on and without any sun, so no charge at all. So we can be off grid for 3 days. That's amazing, isn't it? So if we have no sun now and our engine's down, then yeah, we're good for 3 days, guys.
But also, we're good for way longer than that if we don't use a washing machine or
exactly, yeah,
charge anything. We could go weeks without turning on the engine. But that's if we're charging all of our devices all the time. We're good for 3 days. But I think we could easily go off grid and not turn the engine on for a couple of weeks.
It's brilliant, because it links into what I was saying earlier about how we used to run the engine and how we used to just have it on tick over all the time, and that's not very healthy for the engine. So we're looking after our engine as well in turn, aren't we? So that's really cool. Here we go, a little bit of pamper. Lou's sorting me out here with an awesome haircut on the boat. What she does as a business, you can come here on the boat in this beautiful view in this nice setting and get sorted out and pampered like me. Winner. I've just had a cracking time with the Barbers. Obviously being on a boat is quite challenging to get some services because often you're out in the middle of nowhere or you don't know the area. I've just been to a boater that's a fully qualified hairdresser. She does beard trims, she does head massages, women's hair, men's hair, you name it. She gets it all sorted and she's absolutely brilliant. I had a right laugh there. Her name's Lou and you can find her on the Canal. I'll leave a link in the description for all her details so you can get yourself a snip too if you're ever in the area. I highly recommend it. It's bloody brilliant. Thanks Lou, thanks Kenny. See you again soon. Hello again guys. I just had to come up in here and tell you guys that I've just been outside potting up some basil. And as I was outside potting up the basil, can you remember earlier today when I was having lunch and I told you about that really cute dog that put the dirty paw print on me? Well, the owner came over. Her name's Anna. There was Anna and Hank that we met, and she brought us a banana bread, and I don't know if you can still see this. I open up the foil and it's steaming, it's still nice and hot in my hands. Ooh. If you're watching this guys, thank you very much. You probably didn't know this, but it's actually one of my favourite cakes, so don't tell Ula, I'll probably eat the whole thing.
It is the most beautiful morning here on the canal. Just sat out here drinking our cups of tea and finishing off the last of the banana bread made by Anna in the sunshine. Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, hopefully this is the start of summer.
Yeah, we've been waiting long enough.
We have.
Still a bit nippy, but it's beautiful because we're hearing all the birds. Lots of crows around here, which is really cool. I love the sound of crows. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous day today. Good day to get things done on the boat and take some time to relax in the sunshine as well, which is always needed. Which is why we did this life, hey? Where are you off to now, buddy?
I'm off to get our beautiful van. It's very far away now, so it's going to take about an hour, maybe, on the bike.
Get some food shopping too.
Yes, well remembered.
Don't forget that.
Get some food shopping.
All right, see you in a bit, buddy. Off you go. Bye. It's up the hill. Oh, no, you didn't make it. In that direction.
Oh, it's glorious! Look at these colours! It doesn't look real. How's it going, guys? I've got lots of jobs to do today. We've neglected this for a while, but really it is definitely time to upgrade our bathroom so we can get the new toilet in, get the sink in, floor in, and start making it look a bit more functional, really. So that's the plan of action for today anyway. Oh, and another thing actually, after today, after all our jobs today, tomorrow we're heading over to Hastings. So I kind of need to clear myself up, have a little shave, have a little pamper, basically turn myself from wilderness into town folk, you know what I mean? Look at those wrinkles. This will make me ready for the world.
Coming back. Since you're gone, I'm losing my mind.
Well, I think that's a bit more acceptable, isn't it? Right, come on, let's get on with some DIY. So I think it's about time we actually sorted out our bathroom. It's been a bit of a challenge, really. Look, I'll show you. So I've got a few hours this afternoon. I want to try and make a bit of a dent in this and have some progress. Have a look at this. This is what we're dealing with. We've made a bit of progress previously. So we used to have a little tiny corner sink here, which was so small it was practically pointless. So we've got this beast now, but this is going to be ideal. We've got a nice little cupboard here, storage. But the idea of this big sink is that we can get rid of all of this stuff that we're currently storing in the shower basin. That stuff can have its own home inside here. As you can see, top-loading washing machine. Our toilet issues are very much still real. We're using this camping toilet for the past week, ready for our new compost toilet to go in. So the idea today is pull all this out, put some new flooring down, put it back in. Actually, this needs plumbing in. Maybe I can get round to plumbing that in today. Getting rid of some of these marks on the wall as well. So that's the plan. Tell you, man, doing anything in tiny spaces. I actually found this in the boat somewhere. It's like a self-adhesive lino. I'm just going to stick it down there. It's going to be a lot easier, and I'm basically using the resources that I found on the boat, so why not? Yeah, that's a bit cleaner, isn't it? I just thought I'd stop and actually point this out. If you see this cut out here, this is quite an important thing. It's called an inspection hatch. Basically is a cutout area in your floorboard so you can see into your bilges, which is the gap. Basically just a hatch that you can check out and inspect under your floorboards if there's any moisture, water, any leaks, that type of stuff. So word of advice, if you are looking at boats, make sure that you can check the inspection hatches. Ask if they've got them. If they have got them, just don't be shy to pull them up. That's what they're there for. You want to check them out. Here it is, look, fresh canvas. We've got this beastly little hole here from our old cassette toilet. You'll have to check that out in the previous episodes, how much dramas that this gave me. Anyway, that is gone. But as you saw earlier, the sink's going to be there. Now I'm just going to leave that hole as it is. This pipe work, just going to run that along to plumb in the sink and to plumb in the washing machine. Plumb that in there as well, hoping that we'll have good space here for the compost toilet, the nice new shiny compost toilet. That is the plan. I reckon it'll work. There it is, look. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much faith in this stuff. It almost looks like wrapping paper.
Is it really thin?
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why they didn't use it.
Check it out.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Don't drop your toothbrush on the floor.
You might.
You'll go straight through the floor. For now,
Yeah.
as like a temporary thing, that could be a permanent thing, we don't know.
Yeah, make sure you go in the same direction as the floorboards in the hallway, because they'll look nicer.
Didn't think of that one, guys.
The brain's over here, guys.
feel like I'm putting on a really big phone screen. There's a 12-volt feed here, look, positive and a negative. We can use this for our new toilet because it's got an electric stirrer on it. That'd be ideal. I just need to rewire it into back here. Alright guys, making some good progress finally. It's not leaking, we got it in. Sorry, I got a little carried away with the time. So now I'm in Hastings. But don't worry guys, I'll get back to the DIY and sorting our bathroom out. Trust me, Ula really needs it now, bless her. Next week we'll get straight back into it and I'll also share a little bit of Hastings with you. Anyway, you take it easy guys and have a great week. Mwah.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode, and a massive thank you to everybody who bought us a tea this week. We really, really appreciate your support. Yeah, I'm grabbing it.
We're getting there, we're making progress.